Hello, my name is Adam Frey. I teach Euphonium at Georgia State University and Emory University, and I also travel around teaching and playing the euphonium. Today's power lesson is going to feature on articulation and articulation variety, developing it in your playing. First of all, let's talk about the basic articulation. For me, I like to use the syllable toe for an articulation. Make sure and gives us a nice good O vowel shape. Make sure that the teeth are far enough apart, the lips are a little bit open, and the tongue is low in the mouth. If you just make the syllable O, you can feel how it rounds everything out, gives it a nice tone. Some teachers teach low brass an ta or a ah or a e vowel sound. If you just make that sound ah, e, you can feel that it pulls the corners of the mouth and it sort of compresses the teeth and the lips. For me, we always talk about having an open tone, warm sound, and so this O vowel shape is very, very important for that. The T consonant for the toe I really like because it's very crisp and very clear. When you play on a conical bore instrument like euphonium or tuba, a lot of times the articulation can be a little bit muddy. So I try and teach the students to use that good T consonant instead of a D consonant that you might have been taught before. So I'll just play a couple of toe articulations on a middle F for you as examples. Nice open tone, nice clear fronts to the notes. We also want to make sure, and I'll play just a second for you, the do articulation. So you're going to hear the D consonant, and it's going to be a little less clear. It's not necessarily a bad articulation, but for more use in legato music. Okay, so hopefully you can hear the difference in that. So moving on to creating a little bit of variety in your articulation. I have an exercise that I'd like to make my students do, and it basically combines 5 different articulations in a very short period of time. We start with a normal articulation. We repeat the same rhythm. We play the second bar accented. The third bar marcato. The fourth bar staccato. And the final bar tenuto. And when we put these articulations in close proximity like this, what we're going to do is we're going to be able to hear the difference clearly and whether we're making a difference clearly. So here's an example of this. So hopefully you can hear 5 distinct articulations. Now, I was a big fan of math when I was a student in high school, middle school. So I thought to make this clear that I could assign numbers to each one of these to maybe make it a little bit clear. So when we talk about attack, we're going to use the scale of 1 to 3. Okay? So 1 is going to be a normal attack, 2 is going to be a slightly stronger attack, and 3 is going to be our strongest attack. So a normal articulation will receive a 1. Accent, a 2, marcato, a 3. Staccato will be the same as the normal articulation, just shorter. Tenuto, 1 also. For the length, we'll talk about 1 being shortest, 2 being medium, and 3 being the longest. So, 2 for the normal note, 2 for the accent. I like to do a marcato as a 2, giving it a nice full body. A lot of times we see this in a march and we might want to play it short. Staccato will be 1 and tenuto will be 3. And what you can hear and see is that for the first 3 notes, the only thing that should change is the attack strength. And on the staccato and tenuto, we should hear the same attack but just a different length. Listen one more time. Excellent. I hope these couple of exercises talking about different consonants and vowel shape help make your basic articulation better. And I hope this particular exercise combining a variety of articulations will make it easier for you to utilize accents, marcatos, staccato, tenuto, and normal articulations in your music making. Thank you very much.